again. I'm in Dorset today, this evening. I'm out for a solo wild camp just south of Corfe Castle. Just parked up in a little village there. Not really a secret location, probably easily found on the map. I've just had a cheeky pint in the pub, local pub, and wandering through this lovely little woodland, last bit of woodland area before I follow a ridge line out to what I hope will be a lovely viewpoint over the English Channel. We hope. Oh, it's quite misty. The weather has turned. It has been absolutely gorgeous this week, but sadly right now it's wet, windy and really quite drab. Nah, to you too. Loads of sheep. Oh my goodness. Man with camera is obviously scary. The weather forecast is mixed. For the last week or 10 days it has been glorious sunshine up in the high 20 centigrade, but today and this evening the forecast is not so good, and at the moment it's misty, murky, in between showers at the moment, and not very pleasant. The plan is this evening to walk along this ridge out south towards the coast. I won't go all the way to the beach because that's going to be another kilometre or so a little bit further on. But this should be a ridge route to a trig point, just about 2 or 3 kilometres, that's all, just in that direction. And I'm hoping to have a great view over the channel. But just looking to my right, there is Corfe Castle. There's 2 mounds of ground, high ground either side. There's a cut in between, and Corfe Castle, the old castle, is mounted right on the little island of high ground in the middle between that gap. It's a really characteristic location. So Swanage is just a bit further to the right, and in the far distance, just the other side, is, I think that's Poole, Bournemouth, I'm not quite sure. And I've come all the way down along from the M27 and the A31, all the way down, and then turned left through Wareham, etc., down south to Corfe Castle. The road then continues from Corfe Castle to Swanage, just a little bit to the right there behind the trees. Well, it's dry at the moment, I better crack on. Hi, I'm Warren Brand and welcome to another Linleys video. I was thinking of using my tarp and bivvy this evening. The forecast, I don't know, so I haven't. No, the forecast, as I said, is mixed, and I am expecting some more showers later. I thought I'd be comfortable. I've got my Hilleberg Akto. It's the dark green one, so it's a bit stealthy as well. So if it chucks it down tonight, I'll stay nice and dry without any issues. I also thought I'd carry my my seat chair, but with the rain, couldn't be bothered. So I may just be in my tent this evening, but I do have a meal to prepare. I say meal, well, it's sort of a la carte in the fact that I've written it on a list. Not very spectacular, but good enough for a bit of grub later. See what I got. I'm pushing on up this ridge, the weather's turned even more. It's really quite blustery. On the ridge, at the end of the ridge, which I can't see, it's completely buried in cloud, which is a bit of a shame really. I'm hoping to be able to see the English Channel, not the coast bit directly, but at least views in the distance. Might be lucky. Might be lucky. Well, there's the English Channel, and there is a little bit of light on some of the cliff edges. I might get a view after all. We shall see. I'm heading along this path here, this bridleway, and around just at the high ground there is a trig point, and then a little further along is, hopefully just a few meters lower, is a good viewpoint across the water up and down the English Channel. It is still misty. I've got some binoculars just to see if I can spot anything on the water. Don't know, it's staying dry, so I think I will continue pushing on this last bit. What a lovely little bay. There's a little inlet with some cliffs and some dwellings in the lowland here, humpy bits. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got just about 1 kilometre to go. It's been about a half hour, 45-minute walk. Should be about half an hour probably. Almost there. The clouds are whipping past though. Well, there's the trig point, spotted it, but it's not on the summit. It's not on the highest part, not by a long way. Presumably, it's just on a really good vantage point for looking left or oh yes! My goodness, what a view. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, lovely. So that's looking further west. Oh, beautiful. Shame the visibility isn't a little better. But hey, it may be in the morning. Maybe. Atmospheric, I think, would be a description. So the highest ground seems to be this lumpy bit of ground here. It almost looks man-made. It's got a stone on top. Perhaps it is. It may be a wartime bunker of sorts, because it would have been a great viewpoint from here. I shall hop up on top and have a look. With a fantastic view overlooking the English Channel from a range of headlands over there all the way around to that headland there. I don't know the name of the headlands, I'll have to look them up on the map. The wind is coming straight off the water, so I'm not protected, but I've got my Akto. Just as well I got the Akto. The bivvy might have been a bit of a started giving me a bit of a rough night. It's really called Haugen. I don't know if you can hear me. But I'm going to set up, hunker down, and get a meal on, and have a beer.
Unfortunately, after setting up my tent and beginning to sort my meal prep, a whole load of cows have come to visit. Unwelcome and rather nosy they are. They aren't causing any serious issue, but have got close a few times, and I just don't feel happy trying to share what is obviously their space. So just as the light is fading, I've decided to bundle up everything and move back to the slightly higher ground, just a few hundred metres back on the top mound near the trig point. Not such a good viewpoint from there, but away from the cows. Having moved and reset my tent, I didn't film anything of my meal, but have had my beer a bit later on.
Good morning. That ended up being a very pleasant night in my tent. The weather blew through somewhat. It became a bit more gusty and a bit more windy around 10, half 10, 11 last night. Then there was a good shower of rain. Oh, I don't know what time that was, but what woke me up. Lots of rain for 20 minutes or so. Heavy rain, but after that it ended up really rather peaceful. I did look out earlier on and there was some low cloud rolling through off the water, but just now, well, I don't know actually, but it's oh yes, see the sun pokes through the clouds, and I think it's looking like a pleasant morning. It's just after 6. I think it's 6:15. Thereabouts, so it is time to get up, although I could very well be very lazy and just snooze a bit more, but I won't. I shall get up, have some breakfast, and well, I've got another adventure to do today, so I don't really want to waste time. I need to get on. I need to be there by about 9:30 really, so I've got a bit more time. Let's get on, get up and explore outside. And the sun is just poking through. Lovely. Good morning, everybody.
Is a beautiful view over the English Channel there, with the cliffs and the rocky features. It's still blustery. packed up, making sure there's nothing left lying around. Time for another adventure. What a better morning than it was last night evening. The weather's dry, bright, still a bit blowy, but it's great to be out. Wonderful. I really enjoyed that little single nighter on the cliff edge. Well, not quite on the cliff edge, is it? Just back from the coast, but gorgeous views. I've got this couple of miles wander back, partly along this track, back to the car, and then off for my next adventure. I quite like this wood. It's a mixed wood, deciduous and some pines. It's been a great trip. Almost back to my car. Thanks for watching and bye for now.